5 altcoins you need in order to make 2024 the best financial gain of your life. Join the free Discord, link in description, and by the way, nothing I say is financial advice. The first altcoin I keep on talking about is AI tech. We're in a period where memes are doing extremely well, but like I say in my Discord, please don't lose sight of the narratives we know will do well long term. The layer ones, the gaming, and especially AI. Now, AI tech has pretty much done nothing over the last month. What that means in crypto times is that it's holding very strong. If you take a look at many of the other mid-cap altcoins, you will see that they're down. Now, the fact that the other altcoins are down doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad project, as we will see later in the video. It's just to put in perspective that despite the market conditions, despite BTC being indecisive, people aren't selling their AI tech, which is obviously good. We have decent volume, we're sitting at a solid market cap. If we take a look at the vesting schedule, you know we talked a lot about this. We have daily unlocks and we're sitting at more or less 45% unlock as of today. By the time I believe the bull market to be over in 2025, we're going to be at 90%. Twice as much. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think this will matter too much. I think what AI tech is building far surpasses the potential downside of tokens being unlocked. And these unlocks are nothing compared to a lot of other projects. With regards to their activity, you know, I said this in my last AI tech video, I don't think you can find an altcoin of this size that is more active than AI tech. I mean, these guys post every single day, and a lot of the times more than once a day. Now, last AI tech video, we talked about them hiring Joe Paris Crypto with 475,000 subscribers as their official ambassador. Now, they recently also gotten on board Crypto Banter with a strategic partnership. Crypto Banter has 800,000 subscribers, doing live streams, daily videos. This is absolutely huge. I don't think people really understand how much these guys will help pump the project. I don't really think people understand the power of these guys and the kind of attention these guys can attribute to AI tech. We're talking millions of views. I think whether you like their content or not, it's just going to help create hype. And when the bull run comes and these guys pull millions of views on videos directed at AI tech, you want to have a bag. I think these levels are good levels to accumulate. The AI narrative is going to return. We're in a meme coin phase right now, but like I said in the intro, don't lose sight of the narratives that are going to pump long term. I want every subscriber to make money in the upcoming bull run. That is my goal. So yeah, AI tech at these levels, DCA, you have an easy 20x minimum right here, okay? Minimum. Next up, we got Caspa. Again, don't fade these layer ones. Look at the monthly chart of Caspa. Caspa is not going anywhere. I mean, look at this. But yeah, we covered Caspa recently. It's a layer one, fair launched, solving the trilemma. My number one layer one for the easiest 10x you will probably make in your life. Not financial advice, but Caspa is just too solid. It's listed on a lot of exchanges, but we're still looking for that Binance, Coinbase, or even Kraken listing. And the fact that we managed to reach this market cap without any help from those exchanges speaks volumes about Caspa. So how are we going to get listed? Well, Caspa Ecosystem Foundation will undoubtedly play a very big role in this, as this foundation actually has some funding, which will probably help get a Binance listing. Because as you know, getting a listing on Binance is not exactly cheap, okay? It's not exactly cheap. With the KRC20 token, with the smart contracts, I think Caspa is essentially going to get more attention. We reached an all-time high of 19 cents. That was like 3 months ago. We haven't had the correction we see in many of the other altcoins. Take ADA, for instance, 5 times as big in market cap, good listings, been around the block for many years. It's just not doing as well as Caspa. I do believe Caspa sometime in the future will surpass ADA and secure a spot in the top 10. That's how bullish I am. In terms of what Caspa can do with regards to price, like I've said in previous videos, I think we're at least looking at a 10x. That's minimum. My realistic expectations are around 20x from today's price, which would put it closer to $3. And I think that's doable without a doubt. Next up, we got Mint Layer. Now, Mint Layer has been on a downtrend for a long time, pretty much ever since we hit an all-time high of almost $1. And people still ask me if I'm bullish on Mint Layer, given that there's a lot of FUD. And my answer is 100%. Yes, I'm still bullish. I've yet to be able to verify any of the FUD, but people keep on funding the project, man. Like, you have this guy right here. Like, I seriously don't know what he's about. And you can see, like, he has some likes, so there's obviously people who's backing his statement. But yeah, let's take a look at the tokenomics of Mint Layer. So from today until end of the year 2025, we have a 20% dilution. A 20% dilution. Okay, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? We're gonna blur out his name, of course, but the fact that people agree with this nonsense, it just goes to show that people don't really understand what they're investing in. They look at the price, and it's not like price can give you useful information, but if the fundamentals haven't changed, why are you bearish? Team is still very active on social media. They keep on developing. There is no reason to be bearish here. Mintlayer is now sitting at a very low market cap. I keep on sounding like a broken record, but you now have a fantastic opportunity to position yourself with a project like this. Position yourself so that when the market turns away from these meme coins, you will be ready. And I know it's not very appealing to look at this chart. I know it's not very appealing to buy something that is down 70% from its all-time high, but this is how you will make money in crypto. This is how I made money in crypto. You're not going to make money in crypto chasing green candles. So Mintlayer, in my opinion, is an excellent buy at these levels, not financial advice. Next up, we got Render. Now Render is, together with Caspa, part of my safety net. I have a couple of these big caps that I know will yield me a safe 10x. Now the reason why I like Render so much is part of the narratives that I think will perform really well during the altcoin season, the AI/DePIN narrative. Like I mentioned numerous times during this video, people for some reason just forget that other narratives exist. That's what memes will do to you. I'm not saying you can't make money on memes, you can, but don't forget to accumulate other narratives as well. Second reason why I'm bullish on Render is their ties with both Apple and Nvidia. We've already covered their relationship with Nvidia in previous videos, so I'm not going to spend time on that right now. But with regards to Apple, Apple uses the Octane 3D design software powered by the Render network. This means that every single time there is a development related to this on Apple's side, it's likely to affect Render. We saw this when Apple released their iPad Pro video with the M4 chip, where they showcased the pro rendering app Octane that will quote unquote flat out fly, according to Apple. And what's cool about this is that you can actually see the Render logo in the top left. There's also an annual Apple event that is going to take place in June, which could be a catalyst event. Last year there were speculations about a mention of the Octane X, which turned out to be the case. So definitely something to watch out for. Render has been hovering around this $10 range for quite some time. Now, is this a good time to buy Render? A good time to buy Render was at these levels right here, if you were around when I made that video. But I honestly believe if you bought Render at this $10 range, there are reasons to expect a 10x. I also think a lot of the early investors have taken profits, same with the team. So with regards to tokenomics and further selling pressure, there's not going to be too much of that. Last project we're going to talk about is a gaming project. Gaming is dead right now. No one talks about gaming. Guess what? That's when we buy. So the last altcoin is going to be OTK. They keep on developing, they keep on releasing new games, they're active on social media, they're hosting tournaments, securing brand deals, recently had a deal with Lacoste. They're doing all the right things. You really want to pay attention to these gaming projects because both Octo Games and I know there's going to come a time in the future where all this groundwork that they're working on right now will result in a massive pump when the gaming narrative switches on again. The question is, do you want to be ready for that, or do you want to buy it when it's 100 million in market cap? OTK has been on a downtrend ever since hitting an all-time high of 12 cents, and we're almost 80% down from our all-time high. This still has a 100x potential and maybe even more. Some people are now funding the project because they're not satisfied with the price. Same thing as Mintlayer, no roots in reality. Just to give you guys some perspective, what do you think people were saying about the project around these times? You know, when they had 15,000 in volume with a market cap of under 100,000. Let me tell you what they were saying. They were saying it's a scam, of course. So the point is, OTK has been a good buy for a long time, and it just keeps on getting better and better. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful start to this week. Things are up, things are down. What matters are the millions we will make in a couple of months. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.